Hey everyone, it's Kimber Schaefer here. We are at Wilshire Gun Range in Oklahoma City. We are doing our pre-fight interviews leading into Rage in the Cage 51. It's going down April 22nd at Sugar Creek Casino. I am so honored. I've got Christopher Shae next to me. He is an amateur MMA fighter, and this is our first official interview, the first time you fought for Rage in the Cage as well.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell everybody there in our Rage in the Cage YouTube land a little bit about you, Christopher.
My name is Christopher Shae. I hail from Guthrie, Oklahoma, and I train with R1 MMA. I'm 2-2. I'm just coming off a victory, a minute and 9-second tap out with the arm triangle. I'm ready to get in here and show some Rage in the Cage fans what some R1 MMA is about. And that's what I'm ready to do.
Well, I tell you, you have inspired me. Your desire to fight the best of the best, your desire to never take the easy fights. I mean, you obviously you were a wrestler in high school. You wrestled some in college as well. Tell us a little bit about your wrestling career and some of the highlights of that.
I'm a four-time national champion Greco-Roman and freestyle wrestler. I traveled with Brian Orndorff and the Team Oklahoma State team from 2003 until 2006, where I won most of those national championships, and then I went to Missouri Baptist University as a college athlete. I came back a little sooner than normal because I found out my mom had come down with cancer, so I wanted to come back and spend the last remaining year or two with her. But I've recently met a lot of people that got me involved with MMA, and it's just time to take off. I want to show people why I'm ready to go pro and be walking around with championships.
All right, well, and like he said, he wants to test the best of the best in your weight class before you do go pro.
Yes, ma'am.
Walk us through, you said you were 2-2 right now.
Yes, ma'am.
Walk us through kind of the highlights so far in your MMA career and what you learned from those, and then maybe even the low times.
Okay. Well, this is sort of a high and low. My debut match was against one of the biggest studs in Oklahoma right now, Kyle Driscoll. I felt I was doing okay for the lack of experience I had, and well, he ended up giving me a good TKO, and well, since then I've learned and I've grown, and I never thought I would have so much respect for a fighter that actually beat me. He offered me to come to R1, and I've grown as a fighter 100-fold since then. That's one of the highs and lows. A high would definitely be winning an XFL welterweight championship, and another high is going to be winning a Rage in the Cage lightweight championship here in the next couple of months as well, Miss Kimber. That's my goal, and that's what's going to happen.
Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the cage, because obviously you and I have been friends on Facebook for quite a while.
Yes, ma'am.
We know a lot about each other. We're practically neighbors, actually.
Yes, ma'am. You throw a rock and hit your house.
That's true. And so I'm looking forward to get to know you a little bit more as a fighter and as a person. So
I look forward to seeing you guys, you, Miss Kimber, you, Mr. Mike Crawford. I'm appreciative for the opportunity you guys are giving me, and I'm going to go out here and impress you guys.
We're definitely a team player. I mean, this sport, it's all about the fighters, promoters, the reporter, all of us working together to kind of better the sport here in Oklahoma.
Yes, ma'am.
And keep it positive and support one another.
Yes,
and that's what it's about. So let's talk about your long-term goals. You obviously want to go pro sometime this year.
Yes, ma'am.
So is that you want wins. Do you need like 3 or 4 more wins before you go pro?
I just want mat time. I plan on going pro in the next 3 or 4 months, so I want to take 2 or 3 more matches, and then it's time to go. I mean, I'm ready to go. My teammates are getting me nothing but more practice, and it's time to showcase my abilities.
Walk us through your typical day and how much training you're getting in right now, and and I never want somebody to give up their game plan, but how you're preparing for this fight.
Right now, I wake up about 6 o'clock, go for a little run. I get done with my run, I go to Gold's Gym, get a little workout, hit the sauna for a little bit, go home, relax, and get ready for R1 about 4:30, 5 o'clock. We go train there for about 2-3 hours, come home, relax, and start the day all over again.
And you kind of fit work in there somewhere, because I know that you do work your own business.
Yes, ma'am. I own a lawn care business, and luckily I have some great workers that make it to where I don't have to be there watching at all times. So they make it to where I'm able to do what I'm able to do.
That's amazing. I mean, that's really amazing, because I know a lot of people feel like they have to micromanage, to have some employees that can help you get to your dream by giving you that time is pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's definitely a team effort. Like you said, I have so many people, my wonderful girlfriend, my family, every one of my fans that come and watch, they're the reason why I'm able to do what I do. And it's just not a one-man show. It's 60, 70, 80 people. My teammates, my wonderful coach, Matt Grice, Rob Wood, he's a great jiu-jitsu coach. It's everybody that helps me. That's what's going to help me take off.
Now, when I walked up to you earlier in the room, I did see you talking to your opponent, Eric Pocuddy, and so you obviously, did you guys know each other before now, or you just met today?
No, ma'am, I just met him whenever we were signing paperwork, but I'm a good sport. Whether I win, lose, or draw, I'm still going to get up, shake your hand, and hug your neck afterwards. That's just what kind of a guy I am.
I love that. We need lots of guys like that to just take it as it is.
You can't be mad after a loss. I mean, it's going to be your fault you lost, so you can only be mad at yourself. So, and you can't be boastful whenever you win. You just gotta keep a level head.
Got it. Any last words before we wrap it up? Any sponsors you want to thank?
I want to thank my sponsors, Cowboy Church, Kelly Hopford. He's just a wonderful mentor, wonderful person. I want to thank Stables Cafe as well. I want to thank R1 MMA, Matt Grice, everybody out there, Braden, JR, you guys rock, man. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you, Rage in the Cage. Thank you, Miss Kimber. Thanks to Mike Crawford for giving me this opportunity. I promise I will not disappoint.
Well, the entire event, I promise, is not going to disappoint anyone. It's going to be such a great event, from the first fight of the evening to the main event, which also happens to be an R1 fighter in the main event. We hope to see you guys there April 22nd at Sugar Creek Casino, where we're going to rage it up to a whole new level.